Well, hello, I'm Meghan, and welcome to the Daily Mix. Isn't it crazy how kids started back school last week? I mean, from the buses and all the different things, back to school shopping, that's letting us know that summer break has come to an end for most of the kids across our area. Most schools, for example, had their first day of school last week, and I just want to know, how do you feel about back to school? Were you excited? Were the kids excited? Were you a little stressed? Did you even wake up on time? Or did you do anything to celebrate? I know me, for example, I don't do too much besides take the first day of school pictures, and I save the pictures because I do the same thing for the last day of school. Just look at my boys, they're so adorable, aren't they? But not only did we enjoy back to school last week, unfortunately, Aretha Franklin passed away on Thursday at the age of 76 after battling a pancreatic cancer. She was surrounded by family and friends at her home in Detroit at the time of her passing, and tributes to the Queen of Soul flooded social media after news of her death broke. I was actually getting ready to start my shift on Hot 104.1, and it just changed the whole energy of the show, but we still got through it, Aretha Franklin will be laid to rest on August 31st. St. Louis Cathedral Concerts is gearing up for its 26th season, and Executive Director Scott Ian Bagg will be joining me later with a look at what they've got in store. Okay, let's get to the point, right? Let's get to today's Daily Mix. Is your pet the cutest of them all? Then the St. Louis Post-Dispatch wants to hear from you. Simply upload a picture of your adorable pet in their 10th annual Cutest Pet Contest. It's free to enter, and in addition to bragging rights, which who doesn't love that, right? You could take home some great prizes from Kennebeck Pet Resorts and portrait your pet. The winning photos will also be published in the Post-Dispatch and online. And you can go ahead and enter through September 3rd, and voting starts on September 4th. So to put your feline or pooch in the running for cutest pet, head over to stltoday.com and click on contest at the bottom of the page. And if your adorable pet happens to be a dog, then make sure to celebrate them this Sunday, because that's right, August 26th is National Dog Day. How adorable, right? It's a day designed to honor all breeds of dogs while recognizing the number of dogs that still need a home to call their own. So why not celebrate your furry friend with a big hug and a kiss, if that's your sort of thing, Otherwise, NationalDogDay.com has 20 more great ideas for celebrating our canine companions. Also, another great way to celebrate is at Pet-A-Palooza this Sunday. There will be all kinds of fun activities for the whole family at this free event, and you and your four-legged friend can test your skills on the agility course in the Pooch Playdate room. You can paint your pet at one of 2 painting classes, and you can even get fit with Fido. The family zone will have food trucks, bounce houses, and more. And you'll also want to be sure to check out the Pro Plan Performance Team Dog Show at Incredible Dog Arena. And also, if you're looking to add to your family, you'll want to stop by Adoption Alley, where more than 20 local adoption agencies will be on site. Pet-A-Palooza is this Sunday, August 26th from 11 a.m. till 4 p.m. at Purina Farms in Great Summit. And you can find more details about this annual event at y98.com. The Criminal Justice Ministry is hosting their annual CJM Trivia Night this Saturday, and they want you to join them for a night of food, fundraising, and of course, friendly competition. CJM offers support for people who have been impacted by the criminal justice system, including reentry programs for those returning to the St. Louis area. Donations raised at the 5th annual Trivia Night will help CJM continue its mission. And the event takes place this Saturday, of course, August 26th at St. James the Greater. Doors do open at 6 p.m. and trivia starts at 7 p.m., okay? And for more information, just simply register online at cjmstlouis.org. You know, also earlier this year, the personal finance websites Wallet Hub and Go Banking Rates both listed St. Louis among top 25 best cities for new businesses. How amazing is that? And it turns out we're at a great place for young entrepreneurs, and they're not the only ones taking notice of our fine city. Lending Tree recently released a new study that takes a look at the 10 major U.S. cities where young business owners are making their mark, with an average founder age of 38.8 years old. That's really great. St. Louis came in at number 7. Lending Tree noted our strong local startup scene, as well as several local business investment foundations and a strong support network for new companies. And you know, you can always read more about the places with the youngest entrepreneurs at lendingtree.com. You know, the Gateway Arch National Park will be celebrating the 102nd anniversary of the National Park Service this Saturday with the Night of Stargazing at Gateway to the Stars. Kids Explorer Night. Kids can build replicas of Galileo's telescope, earn a Junior Ranger Night Explorer patch, and even participate in telescope viewing, led by the St. Louis Astronomical Society on the Gateway Arch grounds. Gateway to the Stars Kids Explorer Night will take place this Saturday, of course, August 25th from 7:30 to 10 p.m. As always, this event is free and open to the public, but I will say reservations are required. So to reserve your spot, just go ahead and call. Call them now, right? At 314-655-1708. And you can also check out more info online at gatewayarch.com. You know, the International Institute's Festival of Nations returns to Tower Grove Park this weekend. And since it began in 2000, the Festival of Nations has grown into the region's largest multicultural celebration. This year, more than 100 local, ethnic, and international organizations are expected to come together for the 2-day festival. And there will be more than 40 booths, non-stop dance and music. That sounds like my type of party. Arts and crafts, and unique gifts from around the world. Admission to the family-friendly event is free, and it all takes place this Saturday, okay? August 25th from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. And of course, Sunday, August 26th from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. at Tower Grove Park. If you want to check out more information about Festival of Nations, just go to festivalofnationsstl.org. Also, the 2018 Bommarito Automotive 500 Verizon IndyCar Series is also set to take place this weekend at Gateway Motorsports Park. And this year promises to be bigger and better, and they're planning on more live entertainment both before and after the race, expanded parking and concession stands, and a large display of vintage Indy cars. Also new this year is a unique lodging opportunity. They've even partnered with Try It Tiny to offer the first Gateway Tiny House Village. 20 tiny rental units will be set up in the infield of the oval track, giving fans a front row seat to enjoy action between turns 3 and 4. That is so cool. Move-in day is this Thursday, and checkout will take place, of course, on Sunday. The Coors Light Pole Night qualifying is this Friday, and it's followed by the second annual Bommarito Automotive Group 500 this Saturday, which is August 25th. And for all the details, check out GatewayMSP.com. And so where you can see Vanilla Ice, even Coolio, All For One, Montel Jordan, Young MC, Rob Bass, Tone Loc, and Naughty by Nature all in one house. Clearly you can tell I'm excited, right? It'll all be at the 90s house party, of course. That's right. They'll all be on stage for the biggest party this year in September at the Hollywood Casino Amphitheater. I'm so excited. My brother, who was a 90s baby, I'm surprised he even knows who they are, asked me, hey, can we go to the concert? I said, of course. The 90s house party starts at 6:30 p.m. on Saturday, September 8th, and you can find ticket information and more at livenation.com. You know, the St. Louis Blues joined the City of Maryland Heights and the St. Louis Legacy Ice Foundation on Thursday to break ground on the new St. Louis Community Ice Center. The new center will feature 4 NHL ice rinks, including 1 outdoors, and will serve as the official practice facility of the Blues. Even the ice center is expected to attract more than 1 million visitors, with an estimated 20 million impact on the region's economy annually. It will also play a major role in the Blues' Hockey STL 2020 campaign, which launched in 2015. The goal of the campaign is to grow the game of hockey by 70% in the St. Louis region before 2020. I think that's feasible, right? The new St. Louis Community Ice Center is expected to open in September 2019. And as always, as I mentioned, you can learn more about the new facility at stlouisblues.com. And from a groundbreaking to an icebreaker, the St. Louis Blues are giving you a chance to be a part of history as they unveil their 3rd jersey for the 3rd time and introduce Ryan O'Reilly and, of course, Chad Johnson as Blues for the first time. Icebreaker 2018 will take place this Sunday, at Ballpark Village. And in addition to those exciting introductions, there will also be appearances. You know they had to surprise you, right? With Blues chairman Tom Stillman, defenseman Colton Parayko, as well as head coach Mike Yo and the legendary Bob Plager. The evening will include live music by the Charles Glenn Band, a look at the improvements being made at Enterprise Center, Louie and the Blue Crew, fun outdoor activities, a chance to win great prizes, and of course, way more. Icebreaker 2018 is this Sunday, August 26th from 5 to 7 p.m. at Ballpark Village. And everything you need to know is online, You can check it out at stlouisblues.com/icebreaker. You know, and speaking of the upcoming season, we have a job alert for anyone who may be looking. The St. Louis Blues, Enterprise Center, Stifel Theater, and their partners are hiring as many as 300 new full and part-time positions for the upcoming season. There are several different types of openings, so it doesn't even matter what you're looking for, Chances are that they have something that I know is perfect for you. The Blues will have full-time positions in sales, even accounting and technology in their front office. And there are as many, check this out, as 155 part-time hosts, security, and concierge openings at the Enterprise Center. That is so cool. Stifel Theater is also looking to fill 50 guest service and security positions. And Levy Restaurants has several full-time positions available, as well as over 75 part-time openings for cashiers, even bartenders, hosts, and so much more, A variety of internships are also available for college credit, You can find more about the information and where to apply online at stlouisblues.com. And another reason of classical music from world-class musicians is right around the corner. And of course, you guessed it right, I'm talking about the St. Louis Cathedral concerts. And joining me now is Executive Director Scott Ian Bagg.
Hi, Megan.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm awesome. You know, I'm glad that the weather is not too hot outside,
right? Oh,
right?
that's right. It's going to get cool soon. And just the perfect environment to go and hear a concert.
It is.
Especially at the Cathedral.
Exactly. And I'm so glad that you were able to join us today because we had to tell everybody in St. Louis about the St. Louis Cathedral Concerts Chamber Music Series.
We sure do. It's exciting. It's exciting. This is our 6th year of doing these concerts, and thanks to our generosity of Fontbonne University, who's our sponsor for this series, they're all free and open to the public.
Nice.
So anyone can just come. The first one is September 18th, actually at Fontbonne on the campus in the Door Chapel. And all these concerts feature chamber players that are also members of the St. Louis Symphony. So we have Kristen Ahlstrom on violin, Shannon Williams on viola, Bjorn Ranheim on cello, and Matthew Mazzoni on piano. They've got wonderful music planned. And like I said, it's all free. So all that information is on our website, and all the other dates. There's 5 dates of these concerts. It's all on our website at cathedralconcerts.org, and everyone can go there and then come to the concerts.
Absolutely. And then I could just imagine the view. I used to go to Fontbonne as well as Flow Valley. When I tell you Fontbonne alone, just the buildings, that's a whole different makeup in addition to the music.
Yeah, it's a beautiful campus, and in that space with that music, and at the Cathedral too for all of our concerts, it just adds a whole nother dimension to the performance. You know, It's not just going to hear music.
Right.
It's in that space, the music that they perform, the groups that we bring in, just incredible.
Oh, I bet. I bet. Okay, name a couple of churches that you'll be touring.
Well, we're at Fontbonne Door Chapel.
Okay.
Then we're at Holy Spirit Catholic Church up in Maryland Heights.
Okay.
Then we're down in South City at St. Joan of Arc Catholic Church.
Beautiful.
Then we are in Soulard at Historic Trinity Lutheran Church.
Okay.
And then out in St. Charles at St. Joachim and Anne. So anyone from anywhere around the area can come to one of those places and experience great music.
And of course, it's open for the family. What kind of question was
Oh,
that,
yeah,
right?
of course. Yes, definitely. A family affair.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
And one more time, would you suggest that people register ahead of time?
Nope. Just come on.
So I can just walk up?
You can just come to the concerts.
That is
yeah,
so beautiful.
That's right. That's
I
right.
love it.
So these free chamber concerts, just come and experience great music.
I love it. And I see that you're celebrating for the 26th year.
Right.
And last year you brought out like over 8,000.
Right, over 8,500 actually.
Yeah.
Came to experience the concerts we have in the Cathedral. So this year we're expecting just the same. We've got some great groups coming. We start our real season at the Cathedral on October 2nd with a group called Chanticleer, who's a Cathedral Concerts audience favorite. They've been many times, but they just know how to use the space to its full advantage. You know, it's got a generous acoustic, but to know how to use that and accept that as a member of your ensemble, it just elevates everything.
All the way.
Yeah,
All the way.
It's a wonderful experience.
See, and I do have a question for you, Scott. Okay, so do you have any upcoming events that we didn't talk about yet?
Oh my gosh.
Can I get a sneak
We've got a full season all the way through to April. We've got concerts. So right after Chanticleer, later in October, we have a group called the Queen Six, who have never been to St. Louis before. So we're excited to introduce them to St. Louis. There are 6 guys that sing in this group. They also sing in St. George's Chapel Choir at Windsor Castle in London. Ooh. So they just recently sang for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's royal wedding.
So we should be honored that they're in our city.
That's right. That's
I love
right.
It.
So and then the season just continues. We have an organist, Dr. Jennifer Pasquale, who's the music director at St. Patrick's Cathedral in New York, going to come and play the 7,621 pipes of the great cathedral organ. So that'll be thrilling. We have our Christmas at the Cathedral concerts, December 1st and 2nd. Those are always a big hit with the St. Louis Archdiocesan choirs. Then continuing into 2019, we have the Missouri State University Chorale, one of the best university chorales in the country, coming to sing with us. Beautiful. And they're actually going to do a kids concert performance in the morning for us. So we've invited schools from around the area to come and experience the choir. So that'll be fun.
I love that.
That'll be fun. And the series just continues through. We've got the Tallis Scholars coming. We're doing a collaboration concert with the Bach Society of St. Louis. And it's just going to be a fantastic season that we want to share with everyone in St. Louis.
Absolutely, Scott. And from what it sounds like to me, it looks like these are the type of concerts that you can create traditions with your family.
Definitely.
And save some money because the holidays are coming up, right?
Exactly.
I love this. Scott, again, I want to say thank you so much for joining us today on the Daily Mix. Where can we get more of your contact information for people who want to learn more about this?
Oh, sure.
Series?
All of the concerts and all the information are listed on our website at cathedralconcerts.org. Or if you want to call and get a personal touch, you can call and talk to us at 314-533-7662.
Lovely. I know I'll be there with my boys. Oh,
wonderful.
Yes, because I used to play the violin growing up, and they think that they know how to play the violin, but they're only 4 and 6.
I see. Well, bring them to the chamber concerts. Yes. They'll see some great musicianship there.
Trust, I'm bringing mine, and I look forward to seeing you all there also. Again, Scott, many thanks for joining us today on the Daily Mix. You know, and as always, St. Louis, we appreciate you always staying connected to us here at STL TV. You can check us out on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and of course, almost everyone's favorite, Instagram. And drop us a line, why don't you, at thedailymix@stltv.net. You know we want to hear from you. Thank you, St. Louis.